Good morning. Today's the final day of disassembly. Already went and took off the oil panel and the oil pump. Nothing crazy. Just figured I'd do it real quick off camera. Waiting on Sal to get here. He's got a bunch of tools that I need and knowledge. He's better at this stuff than I am. So when he gets here, we're gonna start tearing this thing down, looking in the cylinder, getting clearances, making sure everything looks good before we send it off to the machine shop. Let's do it. What are your first thoughts?
Thickums, dude.
Thickums.
Thickums, how does that?
Thickums, nickums.
Flashlight? Gas is like. Oh, it's got that fucking oil gussy in there. All nice and, What's good is it was never open, never decked. This is basically how far you can deck an engine. As usually this is your reference, these two. Never been rebuilt or anything.
Nice. What's funny is I drained like all this yesterday. We're still finding ways to do it.
Told you it was in the oil gussy and the head
The oil
studs.
gussy. Alright. That's the main grill. This is for the oil sump.
It's held on by one bolt.
It goes from here, and then the runner comes here, and then bolts in right here to the oil pump.
Oh, okay. The windage tray. Nice, dude.
It's free.
Old assumption. Yeah, break the tool, dude.
Yeah.
Just use the Giga Pry bar. All this shit standard or metric?
You know, I'm getting mixed signals about it. Because sometimes a standard will fit better than a metric, and then vice versa. So, it's American engine in Australia, so I fucking don't know.
It's just a disaster. It's got an identity crisis.
Exactly. Come on.
That's right, you just know it. Oh, that's literally a windage tray plus more girdling.
Yeah.
Plus that?
Yeah.
Oh, this fucking so overbuilt.
Come on. Oh.
It was starting to get a lot of wear actually. It ran through the initial coating.
Mm-hmm.
Probably had some pretty good miles on this engine.
What do you think so far about the engine?
Stout. I think it looks stronger than a 2J. 2J's mains are a little bit thicker this way. This crank is exceptionally large. It's a lot of rotating mass, dude. Those counterweights are crazy large. The coating's still on there. Even wear, we're looking for even all the way across. It looks like obviously some debris gotten in there at one point, but nothing like impregnated. When you see debris impregnated, it's like dots. And that's how you know like really big stuff got in there and just kind of started chilling.
Oh.
Looks good, dude. A little bit more on cylinder 6. That's typical in inline 6s. Cylinder 6 always gets beat up more for some reason because it's at the back of the...
Oh yeah. Cylinder 6. Ooh, almost lost it.
They have a factory coating on these pistons. Really cool. See, do new engines just do everything like that aftermarket has doing for old stuff. It just makes the sides slipperier.
We like slippery.
Yeah, we like slippery. Like it nice and sharp and fucking. That'll do it. Is this an Australian brand?
What brand is it? Tell us what this is and what we're doing.
It's a dial bore indicator. I want to check the roundness of the cylinders, as well as just the overall size to see how much you're gonna probably either hone or bore the thing. I have to make sure this is set, right? Because this dial you move to whatever you want, but I'm basically making sure this is set to a mic of 3 inches on this, and then I'll know this is set, and I can set it to, I think the bore of this was almost like 3.5 or 3 3/4 or around there. So then once this is 0, then I can see what my difference is between them.
Oh, okay.
Every tick mark is 0.00. Jesus. No.
Well, so after inspecting it, our cylinders, they're not perfectly round. They're a little bit worn. They're a little bit longer this way than they are this way. So just barely. So we're gonna have to bore it out one more size up above standard piston size. Then we'll be good to go. So that's it. That's all we got today. Everything is taken apart and stripped down. Everything looks good. Crank looks amazing for how much it's been used. So we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.